streaming. Okay, at the back end, there's a lot of tuning that needs to be done on that media streaming server. But what's happening here is YouTube, blah blah. You have YouTube. Okay, and this YouTube is special. You know why? Because I can do 360. It's not YouTube normally they store video as a flat, kind of like in a container version. But this YouTube configuration allows a 360 and you can zoom in and zoom out. But it has about a 10-second lag, but normal.
But I'm not yet moving. Why?
You're moving. I just didn't see you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's about 10-second lag between us to the YouTube streaming server. Okay, start counting 10 seconds, please.
Wait, my video doesn't work.
Alright, 12 seconds.
Whatever.
12 seconds.
And the good thing is that there's multiple quality that you can select. Yes, because I'm pushing it at the highest stream. I can even push it at 4K if I wanted to. Yeah. I just need to change the command. But YouTube doesn't support 4K.
But this camera does.
This camera does support 4K. But I'm pushing it at this level because I have performance issues if I push more than that. But this is just YouTube. And this is a live dashboard in YouTube where you can configure. And why I say YouTube is a good client? Because when you push, I don't need to own my own, I don't need to host my own player and my own. YouTube can set certain privacies so that only certain people can watch your stream.
Okay.
So this privacy can be saved, you can enable recording or whatever. And YouTube can scale more than 100 users. Basically means you can have 100 people looking into your stream without any performance issues. But if I host it on my own server, I will have performance issues because I can't accommodate. There will be a bottleneck at our level if we host it ourselves. So YouTube is one of the best when it comes to client apps lah. And you can also, I'm going to show you something that I developed myself. This is YouTube. This is HTML5. Means I wrote the script. So what this
direct or retrieve from offline file or
I'm direct. Direct stream. Direct stream.
Okay. Yeah.
This is direct stream, but I built on HTML5.
Correct.
So what it meant is I'm still showing you the video client level. This shows you that this video plays multiple source and resolution. People looking to your stream without any performance issues. If I host it on my own server, so you can select multiple SD, HD. Depends on your performance lah.
So this is like a 10-second.
No, this is even worse. This is about 20 seconds. YouTube has about 10 seconds, but this one is about 20. This is HTML5. Okay, so this is this features. Okay, because I run multiple code here. This has wait.
Live stream 360.
This what you see here is a fixed image.
Correct.
Basically means it doesn't interact one direction.
Oh, okay.
This allows 360. Okay, this one has 360 and VR capability. Okay.
So you can hook up.
Okay, 360 means you can navigate, you can zoom in, zoom out.
And
VR. Means if you were to wear the goggles, if you were to watch into this stream, it can support VR capability. And of course, it can go full screen, whatever it is that you mean. And this one, because all the three on top is live stream, this one focuses on offline stream. Basically means you can do recording. Okay, this is the recording part. But also support VR capability as well as 360. We zoom in, zoom out. Okay, but whatever it is, it just says that the content that you stream, you can do multiple things on it. Okay, this one, all the streams runs on HLS protocol. This is how I actually consume the stream. I just told you before, via HTTP live stream protocol that is developed by Apple. Okay, the one below, there's a conversion required to MP4, which is a container that you can actually do for, if you want to view it like for 10 minutes before or whatever, but offline recording. But as I said, this is purely experimental, built by myself, just to enable the VR 360 capability. But the whole architecture is very simple and very scalable. Just FYI lah.
Yeah.
The hardest part is the streaming server that was built. The rest is purely
So your rest is actually virtualized, is that?
yeah.
So in a virtual server.
No, here.
Huh? Oh, this guy.
Yeah, but I do have a Raspbian stretch on
Yeah.
our hosting environment lah. Everything can be virtualized.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's the high-level architecture lah. Then how this can be achieved
Yeah.
to get the 360 and VR live streaming via this device. I think nothing much I can share except the protocol that's being used, and most of these are open source. FYI, means
No license, nothing.
no license, nothing. The only thing is this
Unless he
NGINX,
license it.
there's no need for licensing. Everything is open source. It's really free.
Yeah.
And the back, as I said, the only thing is this NGINX, which is a streaming server. There's an NGINX Pro, which require license, but there's an open source version of it, which we can download from GitHub, for coding purposes. So most of my scripts are hosted in GitHub, or I'm pulling some scripts from somewhere lah.
And that unpack, like unpack.
This one, yeah.
The second one. That
Also
one
open source.
is a player.
It's not a player.
It's a
It's a tool, but mostly for video audio muxing. Basically means that you can use this tool to actually do conversion, muxing. I can use this tool to define for the stream the quality, the video bitrate, audio bitrate. There's a lot of things I can do lah. I won't go into the detail. Okay, so even for recording, if I want to do a recording like for video on demand, I can even set some parameters for segment, to define where the frame rates, too technical. But what it means is that it's one of the best tool when it comes to video audio conversion, muxings, whatever that I can do. Actually, all these are coded. It's inside the server. I won't show you the script, but it can be done. The hardest part was creating this offline content, the MP4.
So the media streaming server actually on the fly upload to YouTube, yeah?
Yes, I'm pushing a stream. So once I receive the stream, I have a command that say push your stream
To
with a
YouTube.
URL and so-called like a streaming key.
Yeah.
Then I can say, okay, this is the channel. So what happens is that SAP can create an SAP channel,
Yeah.
and I can just push to this channel, and this channel can be private.
Yeah.
Means not listed, cannot be searched, and only share to certain people if you use it for operational needs lah. And the good thing about streaming is that to YouTube, they allow you to say no recording. Once the stream finish, terminate. They will not save a single bit of data that was being streamed.
I didn't know that YouTube provide this.
Yeah, normally there would be like LMA. It's like worry about them.
The YouTube normally the default is you have to upload your video and install it.
Yeah, that is like depends lah, because nowadays live is very, now a lot of people doing open commentary, commentator, right? So they do live streaming.
So like
default.
Facebook Live, do they store or they don't store?
You can choose.
You can choose it.
As a content creator, you have a choice whether you want to store offline copy for sharing, or you just want to do a live streaming. Then that's it. And this is YouTube is just purely for content, but there's a lot of streaming like Twitch. I don't ever heard of it, but for gaming, gamers normally like to go that. So that when people play games, they do open commentary on how they play the game strategy. That's how they do it lah. So, but integration to a lot of other platforms, open platforms, are quite straightforward lah. Just FYI only.
So next thing is only, which are the business area that will be benefit from this streaming live in this manner. So that is actually fulfill your need. For example, remote support to a certain area, provided of course you have the tunnel to
The bandwidth.
The bandwidth to stream
Okay.
that.
Bandwidth now is running on Unify. Just FYI, which is 100 meg.
Any dependency or any hosting capabilities here for this, or is just straight to YouTube only?
If the end user only consume the media from YouTube, there is no constraint. So what I'm gonna do is that the only thing is that you need to push the stream. If this camera is offshore, right, you need to do some exploration. The camera is offshore. To push the stream to YouTube, you need to connect back to Lutong, correct? Before exit our internet breakout for internet to access the YouTube platform. But from the consuming part, there's no bottleneck because we are consuming it from the YouTube, And YouTube is delivering this media through CDN. They call it Content Delivery Network.
But I know you said that we have the capabilities to make it a private or not store recording. But is there any concern about using YouTube?
Why? Because if you just live stream, like I need to have a meeting with you for 30 minutes, like Skype lah. I can do it online, have a Skype. I can choose to record. If I don't choose to record, whatever conversation that happens will be removed.
Yeah, because we did highlight on the
Same for
internet applications.
Okay. Yeah, so same for this protocol. Let's share about this protocol, HLS protocol. So when I'm streaming to this HTML5, HLS protocol will convert two files. They call it the playlist and something called the transport stream lah. It's like a buffer. They will stream. They create a buffer so that you can actually capture the stream and view it in your player, whatever it is. This thing, as part of this protocol, will be removed. So when it's streaming, it will build up. But once you finish streaming, they will be doing a cleanup. So this actually doesn't store anything. When you do streaming, means live data.
The only showstopper is if because YouTube can't make money out of this service, and then they might have any term and condition that allow you to.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering if you already read through their terms of condition.
Of course, no lah. I'm doing a POC for you.
Yeah, because anyway, that is if we're going to go live with it.
Yeah, for us, if we have an event, for example, for downstream that we want to attract the youngster to watch, like
via VR,
VR launching of this, or maybe motorbike event, whatever, we're going to create a hype. We show that on a Facebook Live or whatever. That is possible.
Yes.
But I think for in-house application, this is already most likely we'll use this.
Yeah. So you can, if you don't want to use whatever service, that you code your own HTML5, post it in your own web server. Yeah. But the bottleneck is, you won't scale as much as YouTube, where you have 1,000 viewers looking at the same stream. You won't be, because it will choke.
But that option is available.
It's available. That's why I built the code for you to see that I can customize offline, or I can just push to a commercial service like YouTube.
When you customize offline, then where do you host all the streaming then?
The media streaming server.
Where's the server?
Right now it's in my innovation lab.
Okay, great.
This one is set up already. It's configured. Everything's here. This is just the end user, which client you want to use.
Is this the official first POC from this innovation lab?
I think I'm the fastest.
Yeah, but it's the first first completion, right?
First completion The working version for this. But
now I need to.
Finally
it brings.
I mean, I said this POC just proved that technically it's sound, it's feasible, but what business value? I don't know. Okay.
So next is of course looking for which are the business that has this opportunity. Of course, server support or IT support, I would say already the first possible use case.
No, because the innovation lab, the idea here is that we want to be able to try out instead of all the complicated process in place.
At this moment, can you clarify? You are not relying on any of the Unify to go out, right? From GID or Unify? Actually?
Unify. Now I'm running on Unify.
100% Unify from server to this segment.
Everything.
It's all isolated, We make it in a way so that we can do testing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not relying on me. If we then use that guy, what do you see? Any constraints? What would be the constraint if you use that guy?
Ports. There's certain custom port for streaming, like port 8080, port 1935.
So those are all blocked.
Because I will assume default AT&T will block, because some of these protocols runs on certain ports.
There's a lot of restriction that will be
try to FTP something in from our device the other day, and then he said
FTP no.
Block.
Confirm no.
So we need to open that.
And no, FTP will not be allowed. Only SFTP. Okay, just FYI, secure FTP. If not FTP, normal ports will always be disallowed.
Without that, we cannot get the data back from offshore. We need to find a way to get it back.
Okay, so
I asked that thing to look for you to see how we can unlock that.
Okay, we can have a conversation on that. So the camera has done its job. Thank you very much for the camera. It allows me to do a lot of.
So I think we need to just replicate this similar session to some potential business user to I think obviously
You do the selling.
yeah, I think we just need to get the work.
But the battery usage is still.
It's still an
Ah.
issue.
Battery is a problem. Maximum 30 minutes to 45, then you will just flat.
You see, this guy got the design flow. Yeah. The charger port is here.
Yes.
When you open this one to put in the power, and then this obstruct the view.
Yes, I
So-
tried that. That's why I really push. And the worst part is that
Yeah.
while charging,
Yeah.
you cannot turn it on.
Oh.
So basically means if you turn it on, it
Yeah.
will be like a USB mode. It means you can access the
Yeah.
SD card
Yeah.
and it
Very
stop
cool
charging.
design.
You need to turn it off
Yeah.
while plugging into a USB port, then it starts charging.
Yeah.
But there are other models that can.
Yeah,
work
that's
better.
why the thing is that we don't have money to buy many models.
This is
to-
free one.
so far, this is the first model that we try, and we see that constraint lah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Never say never. Get demo copies from all these suppliers.
Well, the thing is that if we have business case to pursue, and we have a business case that need endurance, and then we will look for the
But
device.
who are the supplier of some of the better models? Do we have